What if I told you that your memories, those precious fragments of your life, might not be wrong, but from another reality entirely? You remember things a certain way. You're sure of it. It's not just a vague hunch. It's a vivid, visceral knowing, etched into your mind like a scar that never fades. But then, someone shows you proof. Cold, undeniable proof that it never happened the way you recall. You laugh at first. That's impossible, you say. But the laughter dies quickly. Because deep inside, something feels off. You check again. The spelling, the logo, the quote, the death date. It's all wrong, but not to you. To you, it's the world that's changed, not your memory. And that's when the thought slithers in, quiet, chilling, and paralyzing. What if this isn't the world you came from? This is the Mandela Effect, a phenomenon that's leaving millions of people questioning not just their minds, but their very reality. It started with Nelson Mandela. Thousands, no, millions of people remember him dying in prison in the 1980s. They remember the news coverage, the funeral, the global mourning. But in this reality, he died in 2013. How can so many people from so many countries all share the same false memory? Are we all just misremembering? A global mental glitch? Or is there something far stranger going on? Let me ask you this. Do you remember the famous line from Snow White? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Of course you do. We all said it as kids. Except, that's not what she says. Check it. Watch the movie. Read the script. It's magic mirror on the wall. Wait, what? Or how about the Monopoly man, rich Uncle Pennybags? He has a monocle, right? Wrong. In this reality, he never did. Or the Berenstain Bears. Wait, did you catch that? Because now, they're Berenstain Bears. You might be feeling that creeping discomfort now, that strange pressure in your chest, that tightness behind your eyes. Because this isn't just about trivia. This is about your reality shattering at the seams. So what's the explanation? Some say it's mass misremembering, a trick of the mind. But does that explain how millions of people remember the same wrong thing in the same precise way? Science can't fully explain it. But quantum physics offers a dangerous possibility, the many worlds interpretation. It states that for every decision, every possibility, a new universe branches off. Infinite timelines, infinite realities, all existing simultaneously. And maybe, just maybe, sometimes we slip. A consciousness glitch, a ripple. Something nudges you out of your original timeline and into a parallel one. You didn't change. The world did. But you remember. You remember because part of you, your soul, your awareness, is anchored to that other reality. And that's why it hurts. That's why it feels wrong. You're not crazy, you're dislocated. Some even believe these shifts are not accidents, but part of a controlled experiment. What if some hidden force, governments, AI, even interdimensional beings, are tinkering with timelines, altering collective memory, testing how much we notice, how much we forget, and how much we'll accept? Because what better way to control a species than by making them question their own minds? But here's where it gets even deeper. The Mandela Effect doesn't just make you question the past. It makes you question the nature of time itself. If reality is shifting, then the past is not fixed. And if the past can change, then the future is wide open. So what does this mean for you? It means you are more powerful than you've been told. If reality is flexible, if memory holds fragments of other timelines, then your consciousness might be the key. Maybe you're not just a witness to reality. Maybe you're a creator of it. Maybe that déjà vu was you brushing against another you. Maybe that dream you had wasn't just a dream, but a memory from another life. Maybe your mind is not broken. but awake. So what now? Start paying attention to the little things, the symbols, the words, the shifting truths. Because if the Mandela Effect is real, if alternate realities are bleeding into ours, then you are standing at the edge of something immense. And the question isn't whether it's happening. The question is, why were you chosen to notice? So now you know. This isn't just about quirky memories or internet conspiracy theories. This is about you, your mind, your reality. If the Mandela Effect is real, then everything you think you know is up for debate. Everything. And if reality can shift once, it can shift again. The real question is, are you awake enough to notice when it does? Because most won't. Most will dismiss it, laugh it off, go back to sleep. But you're still here, still listening, and that means something. So here's what you need to do right now. Subscribe. Because this channel is a map through the maze and you'll want to be here when the next shift happens. Like this video so the algorithm knows you're not one of the sleepers. And comment below. What's the Mandela Effect that shook you the most? Share it, make others question, spread the ripple. Because once you start pulling the thread of reality, there's no turning back. Welcome to the edge of the multiverse. Welcome to the truth they don't want you to remember. This is just the beginning.